The overhead monitors would display a $500,000 payment that started the biggest oil theft in American history within 89 seconds. January 7, 2026. Senate Judiciary Committee hearing room crackles with tension. Senator Sheldon Whitehouse sits quietly, his thick folder marked Venezuela Oil Conspiracy Classified closed on the table. Camera crews position equipment precisely. Press gallery packed beyond capacity with reporters sensing something historic. Everyone expects routine confirmation questioning about Justice Department policies and constitutional law. What they don't know is that White House discovered the 7-year conspiracy that just delivered Venezuela's 300 billion barrels of oil reserves to American control, while forcing families nationwide to choose between gas money and groceries. At the witness table, Pam Bondi maintains calculated composure. Navy suit perfect, hands folded with practiced precision. Behind her sit Justice Department legal advisors with standard talking points. None realize they're about to witness systematic treason exposed through recorded conversations. Bondi radiates confidence from years surviving political warfare. She thinks she's prepared for aggressive questioning about prosecutorial discretion and civil rights enforcement. She has no idea she's about to be destroyed for orchestrating 7 years of systematic betrayal. The folder opens. White House begins with prosecutorial calm. Miss Bondi, did you provide services that helped foreign oil companies avoid FBI investigations? Simple question. Bondi shifts forward confidently. Senator, I've maintained the highest ethical standards and followed proper legal procedures in every matter I've handled. White House stares at classified documents. I'm asking specifically about Citgo Petroleum Corporation, owned by Venezuela's state oil company, PDVSA. Are you familiar with their operations? Bondi's response timing extends beyond normal. I would need to review specific client records to provide detailed responses about particular entities. Let me assist with accuracy. White House raises a Treasury Department document. Red classification stamps visible. January 18, 2017, Citgo Corporation, under Venezuelan Foreign Minister Delcy Rodriguez direction, processed a $500,000 donation to Donald Trump's presidential inauguration. $500,000 from Venezuela's state oil company to Trump's inauguration. Bondi's knuckles go white. Her breathing becomes controlled, visible to cameras. Miss Bondi, this wasn't a donation. This was the down payment in a 7-year conspiracy to deliver Venezuela's oil infrastructure to American control through regime change and Justice Department obstruction. Senator, inauguration donations involve complex legal considerations requiring proper contextual understanding. Context. White House's voice rises with prosecutorial authority. Let me provide 7 years of systematic context. Another document emerges, Justice Department letterhead unmistakable. February 15, 2017, internal memo. Subject, Citgo investigation suspension. Your signature appears here. He reads directly. All investigative actions regarding Citgo Corporation's inauguration contribution are suspended indefinitely. Evidence will be classified and sequestered from congressional oversight. 27 days after Rodriguez's payment, Bondi killed the FBI investigation and hid evidence. You weren't protecting a donor, Miss Bondi. You were protecting the first phase of foreign conspiracy designed to steal American energy independence. White House's nuclear weapon emerges. This is an audio recording from March 12, 2017, Trump Tower, 26th floor. Participants, Donald Trump, Delcy Rodriguez, and you. Duration, 2 hours, 47 minutes of planning Venezuela's oil theft. The chamber falls silent. Audio recordings destroy careers permanently. Bondi's voice wavers. Any private communications would require legal privilege review. No privilege protects criminal conspiracy with foreign enemies. White House's finger hovers over play. Should we let America hear how you orchestrated the longest foreign conspiracy in modern history? Bondi stares at the device like someone watching her world collapse. White House presses play. Crystal clear audio fills the chamber. Trump's voice. Delcy, that $500,000 shows you're serious. What's the real plan here? Rodriguez responds, Mr. President, Venezuela has 300 billion barrels of oil, more than any country, but Maduro is unstable. A partnership with America could benefit both nations enormously. Trump, what kind of partnership? What timeline? Rodriguez, 7 years maximum. We build trust, coordinate policies, plan transition. When ready, you provide legal reason to remove Maduro. New government gives America exclusive oil rights. Trump, Pam, can justice handle the legal framework? Bondi's voice, crystal clear. Absolutely. I can create any legal justification needed. Drug dealing, terrorism, election fraud. Justice Department has extensive options for changing foreign governments. The recording ends. Devastating silence. White House leans forward. January 4th, 2026. 3 days ago, Venezuelan President Maduro was arrested by American soldiers. Delcy Rodriguez became Venezuela's president, the exact 7-year timeline she promised in this recording. The room explodes. Republican members shout authentication demands. Democrats call for criminal referrals. This wasn't emergency action. This was completing a 7-year conspiracy planned in Trump Tower. Miss Bondi, while American families chose between gas money and groceries, while seniors picked between heating and medication, you orchestrated 7 years of oil theft through foreign conspiracy and planned assassination. Another document surfaces. Treasury Department analysis. If Trump's illegal Venezuelan oil had been sold at cost to American consumers, average gas prices would have been $2.10 per gallon instead of $4.85. The mathematics are devastating. American families paid an extra $2.75 per gallon so Donald Trump could profit from illegal oil imports. That's $847 million in excess costs transferred directly from working families to Trump Organization accounts. But Warren's most damaging evidence targets Bondi's personal corruption. Miss Bondi, Liberty Oil Transport maintained a separate payment track, $23 million in legal consultation fees processed to Bondi Legal Services LLC between March and November 2025. Warren produces bank statements. Your personal enrichment from this conspiracy totaled $23 million. You sold American energy independence for Venezuelan blood money. Bondi sits motionless, career disintegrating under overwhelming documentation. October 15, 2025. Your private calendar shows a meeting with ExxonMobil executives. Topic: Venezuelan Operation Expansion. Duration: 3 hours, 15 minutes. Another photograph appears. Hotel surveillance from the Four Seasons. You, Trump, Marcus Chen, and ExxonMobil CEO Darren Woods. The discussion concerned post-Maduro oil extraction rights. Warren continues relentlessly. You weren't just covering up existing oil imports, you were planning the systematic theft of Venezuela's entire energy infrastructure. The chamber erupts as the full scope becomes clear. This wasn't just sanctions evasion. This was international conspiracy involving regime change for oil control. Miss Bondi, your personal bank accounts received $23 million. Trump Organization accounts received $340 million. American families paid $847 million in excess fuel costs. Venezuelan political prisoners suffered under Maduro while you protected his oil revenue. Warren gathers her evidence with methodical precision. You conspired to hide illegal oil imports. You suspended federal investigations. You coordinated regime change operations. You personally profited while American families struggled. This committee issues subpoenas for all Liberty Oil financial records. The Justice Department Inspector General receives criminal referrals for sanctions violations, conspiracy, money laundering, and treason. Security approaches as committee members demand immediate recess. Bondi rises unsteadily, confirmation destroyed, freedom threatened. The American people watching understood completely. While they struggled with energy costs, their leaders were secretly profiting from the exact regimes causing the crisis. $340 million in documented Trump payments, $23 million in Bondi bribes, 847 million gallons of illegal oil, recorded conspiracy conversations, timeline correlation proving premeditated regime change. By evening, Venezuela Oilgate dominated global trending. CNN led with Attorney General nominee caught in $340 million oil conspiracy. Fox News struggled to defend audio evidence of systematic betrayal. The recording would replay millions of times. Bank records would become criminal evidence. Surveillance photos would define their legacy permanently. Warren had exposed something fundamental about Washington corruption. While American families chose between gas and groceries, their leaders were getting rich from illegal oil imports, then eliminating foreign leaders to steal their resources completely. 847 million gallons of betrayal, $340 million in blood money. One recording that proved everything. Justice served with receipts.